Ren and Chris Webby, Madhouse reaction. Most people hear music. My brain, unfortunately, starts a full investigation. And I don't know how that keeps happening either. But if you're into lyrics, storytelling, hidden details, and occasionally completely unnecessary conspiracy theories, you're in the right place. So, another exciting Inpatient release from Ren and Chris Webby. Madhouse. Let's see what Ren and Chris Webby have cooked up this time. But first, a comment. Mr. Easy Fix or EZ Fix. Wow, very well said, sir. Prof fans are called Gampos and they are rabid. Mostly because of the connection he somehow creates. They will show up because this was great. He has a song called Tough Boy and that's in the same vein, but his fun music is what he's mostly known for. Thank you for this. Well, I am so happy you found my small channel at last. That kind of sounded you've been looking for it. Matt. A crow sitting on the sign is probably death or a bad omen. And that asylum over there immediately tells us this is a prison. I do like the Lonely Tunes feeling. It's interesting that they still make this different every time. Almost started like Down the Road.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Attention all inpatients. There's been an escape. Everyone back to your fucking cells now.
Yeah. See, me and Ren came to bring the place down. Off in this madhouse, I make my way round. My marbles all gone, they lost and ain't found. This rubber room's home, the hall's my playground. We them loony bin prisoners full of piss and the vinegar and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors. Sit with the visitor, past the guards, bypass alarms.
I liked how they did that. They wrote the lyrics here. I liked that part.
The visitors sit with the visitor, past the guards, bypass alarms, master class, escape artist, flipping the light switch, pandemonium hits. It's sick boy in the web, real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for mad lunatics. Cause they're sick.
Webby kills a guard, and he steals his clothes, right? And then he changed into that guard. Now Webby's back in a hospital gown or whatever. And why is Ren Hannibal Lecter? We may never know.
Real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for mad lunatics. Cause a sick world needs some sick music, and a sick boy Webby.
The doctor makes sense, and the nurse makes sense. Why is there a fox there, and why is he having gloves? This is going to be very interesting. I will try not to pause anymore.
Away quick and dipped out with the visitors. Sit with the visitor, past the guards, bypass alarms, master class, escape artist, flipping the light switch, pandemonium hits. It's sick boy in the web, real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for mad lunatics. Cause a sick world needs some sick music, and a sick boy Webby, we do produce it.
All guards report in now. This is not a fucking drill.
So everybody gather round. It's the greatest show in town. And when the voices get too loud, just come on down.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Trapped in the cell inside of myself, so bar for bar, I bar low health, I feel nothing, I just wanna feel something. Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. I bust.
Oh, hold on. That was a cool one. Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. So instead of showing fire, they show an X-ray with a glowing heart, like with a red heart. That actually works pretty well. If the possible interpretations is emotions burning inside, or passion, or adrenaline, or maybe life itself.
Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. I bustin', concussed with adrenaline rushing. Pick up the whole raw bench press like it's nothing. Fuck 'em. Struck up a car head bottom. Where's the buttons on this straight jacket, Webby? We them loose screwed impatience. We twisted impatient. Gifted with skills afflicted why we're locked in cells down in the basement.
How do they make the music videos like this? It just looks very good. I like it. It's not AI, if you think that. Yeah, like, because I reacted to an AI song recently, but this is not AI, or I don't think it is. Is this AI? No, I don't think it is. This looks, this doesn't even look like AI, so it's a totally different style, but maybe it is AI. Why did I bring that up?
Contagious. That's why we're locked in cells down in the basement. And they ain't never seen no kind of shit like Ren and Webby did it. All you other rappers gotta find a way to level with it. Someone crack a window, we about to let the devil in it. Cause we don't run from the madness, we revel in it.
Run for your fucking lives! It's taking over!
So everybody gather round.
Oh, this is so catchy.
It's the greatest show in town.
Oh,
Voices get too
I get
loud. Just come on down.
Well, I'm the king of prescriptions, a compound pharmacy. So place your bets, what side the facts will you get? It's all mystery.
Am I supposed to understand what the card represents? Is it luck? Is it chance? Is it gambling? Because medicine is not random. Unless they're saying like treatment is trial and error, which actually could work. Now, if that is the intention, then I love it. So maybe the playing cards represents how doctors sometimes have to gamble with medication. Interesting. I still don't get it though.
Facts will you get? It's all mystery.
The doctor says he'll cure me with all these magic pills. They say these meds gon' fix my head, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I still qualify as mentally ill.
Me too, get the meds and I'll store them with the bill.
Grab chill, you gotta stop acting like a heathen. Plus you
that?
know the shit'll hit harder if you eat them.
Either way it's cool, Ren, really I don't give a fuck. Let's run them up till they lock us back up.
Fuck that, bad luck, cause I'm fast as fuck, no catching up. They won't see me back in cough.
I heard that. Fuck it, I'm lost, my mind's manic. Fried frantic, I'm cooked, the slag and dynamic.
As the world burns, fuck it, we're doing it live, damn it.
Till we go down like the band on the Titanic.
What? What? One thing I loved about Down the Road and Instigator and Neurodivergent and even Tarantula is that they committed to one central idea. Down the Road was making a deal, and Instigator was like becoming chaos. Neurodivergent was understanding the mind or the brain. And then Tarantula was where we embraced the monster. Madhouse doesn't quite do that. Now, here's one lyric that immediately made me question this setup. These rubber rooms home. Now, if that's true, then why escape? If escaping is the goal, why call it home? Are they escaping or are they celebrating being inside? The song keeps switching between literal prison break and metaphorical prison inside your head or inside your mind. Like individually, they both work. I'm just not convinced how they completely connect together here. And that contradiction should be intentional. Because people can feel trapped by places that has become familiar. But the song never pauses long enough to explore it. It just moves on to the next idea. Also, the verses tells one story and the chorus tells another. Chris's verse is escape, it's guard, visitors running, and Ren is about being trapped in myself. Now this actually makes sense. Now when I think about it. But stuff like, I'm fast as fuck, no catching up. Then the world burns. And then, till we go down like the band of Titanic. So they are the last one standing? Do they mean they never abandoned a sinking ship? I have to say, it feels like they're starting to collecting cool lines instead of finishing their escape story. Because I guess in the last video they got caught, right? And this is the continuation. Now if we compare that to Down the Road, every verse pushed the deal further. Everything progressed. Here, the narrative kind of dissolves. The pill section was interesting because it actually connects Brilliant to Neurodivergent. But that almost felt like a totally different song for a few seconds. I didn't feel it belong. belonged. I think this song has more ideas than it has room for. I think the metaphors compete with each other instead of collaborate. But I guess that's why the track is called Madhouse. In the beginning we heard it's Sick Boy and the Web. So now they're no longer characters. Now they're Ren and Webby. They're patients, once again. And then they're artists. And then they're prisoners. And then they're mental health metaphors. The identity keeps changing. You know, I think I understand what Ren and Webby were trying to do. This wasn't supposed to be another Down the Road or Neurodivergent. Those songs, in my opinion, ask you to slow down and think. Madhouse feels like it's asking you to get caught in the chaos. Now, the chemistry between Ren and Webby is fantastic. The energy never stops. And the hook sticks in your head, man. That hook was amazing. The visuals are fun. And there are loads of clever callbacks. And I also want to say, I love how they dare to experiment with their art. And you can feel that every song in this project has like its own personality. Because they haven't just copied the same formula over and over again. And I respect that a lot. Even when I don't catch every reference or the visuals or like the choices they made in this song. And I love to watch artists try something new. You know, being ambitious rather than playing safe. So, while this might not end up being the favorite song in the series, I still needed to watch it. Because it might help us understand in the future. I really appreciate the creativity that they have. My biggest issue isn't the lyrics. It was the focus. I don't think Madhouse lacks ideas, as I said. I actually think it has too many. Prison escape, mental illness, doctors, medications, and comedy within that, and then a spoonful of horror. They're all good ideas. I just don't think they get room enough to breathe. I might be the only one, but I felt I was thrown between one interesting subject to the next. And what bothers me is that we never had the time to fully explore the previous one. And I want to say this doesn't make the song bad at all. It's a great tune. It's good to listen to. It just makes it one that I connected with a little less. And I think that's okay. As I've said before, if I'm going to analyze music, I also have to be honest when something doesn't quite land. Because if every song gets the same reaction, then the reactions stop making meaning. Well, that's what I think. Maybe there's a connection I completely missed. And if there is, please tell me in the comment. I'd rather learn something new than to pretend that I know everything. And I see you again.
I seen weak men seek approval to survive. Seen fake love leave truth crucified. Seen people lose their whole damn minds just trying to keep outside view satisfied. Not me. I stop begging for recognition. Stop measuring worth through outside vision. Cut dead weight with precise incision. Now my drive operate with no ignition. I got self-fed fire in the bloodstream. Guts full rage and corrupted daydreams. They throw dirt, I got roots underneath. They throw hate, now I absorb that frequency. That's why attacks don't land the same. Pain hit me, then amplify the flame. Whole crowd